So you finally decided that you're going to get your shit together and start pursuing your goals. You're going to drop all the bad habits, all the negative friendships, all the bullshit things you get up to on a day-to-day basis that aren't doing nothing for you, and you're going to substitute them for things that are going to help you achieve your dreams. Well done, bro. I'm proud of you and I believe in you. But here are 3 things that you need to remember when you first start out working towards your goals. Let's get into it. Number 1 is you need to make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons. Okay? Because it's going to make or break the entire process. It's going to make or break your mindset. It's going to make or break the connections that you make along the way. Okay? First and foremost, you need to be doing something that you truly love and are passionate about. Okay? Because that's what's going to drive you on days where you're not going to want to do the work. That's what's going to get you out of bed in the mornings when you don't want to wake up. You know, that's what's going to push you through the hard times. If you're truly passionate about what it is that you're doing, you will go so much further. Okay? You need to love what it is you do, because then it's not going to be as hard as if it's something that you're not bothered about, you know. So don't get swept up in all the hype that you see on the internet. Oh, you know, drop shipping or trading or SMMA or, you know, content, like whatever it is. Don't do it because you see it on social media and some random guy told you that you can become a millionaire in a month. Okay? Because you're not doing it for the right reasons. You're doing it because someone else told you to. That's not a good reason to start something, bro. You need to do it because you're truly passionate and because it excites you. The thought of doing it, the thought of working towards whatever it is you're working towards has to excite you. Okay? You can't be pursuing anything because of what it brings you materially, whether it's wealth, you know, fame, women, a nice car, a big house. That can't be the primary reason that you do anything. It's not going to fulfill you if your motivation is material. It's not fulfilling. Your motivation for doing something needs to be deeper. It needs to be spiritual. It needs to be something that you're truly connected to beyond the physical realm. You know, you need to deeply love what it is that you do. So don't do it because someone told you to. Do it because you love it. Alright? And that leads me to my next point, which is number 2. Anything you do, no matter how much you love it, it has a honeymoon phase, right? There's going to be that initial month or couple months in the beginning where it's really exciting because it's new and you know, you've never done it before, and it's like unlimited potential because you have no idea what you're doing, and it's like you're learning all these things and you know, you're seeing a bit of progress, but that's going to fizzle out. That's going to go away eventually. Like, you know, you're going to start something, and then in a couple months it's not going to be exciting in the same way as it was when you first started. And that's okay. Alright? That is okay, because if you take the advice of the first point, if you truly love something, you're going to be able to push through the lower motivational periods. You're going to be able to push through the days where you don't want to do it. You know? So if you do it for the right reasons, and if you accept that not every day is going to be sunshine and rainbows, then it's a lot easier to just get on with the work, because you know that with faith in what you're doing, with love and faith in what you're doing, you're going to reach the goal. You know, you're going to get there in the end. So you need to accept that that excitement period in the beginning is going to run out, and no matter how far along the road you are, there are going to be days where the thought of working on your goals and dreams is going to be so far from what you want to do. It's not going to seem like you were meant to do it anymore. You know, you're going to wake up and you're going to be like, fuck, I really don't want to do this. But that's going to happen with anything. So as long as you're doing something that you love, at least you know that if you push through it, it's going to reward you in a way more fulfilling way. Alright? So do it for the right reasons, and accept that there will be low motivational days. There will be, the honeymoon phase will be over eventually. That leads me to my third and final point, which is, as soon as you possibly can, cultivate a routine, cultivate systems. Alright? Don't just dive in head first into the deep end and flood yourself with information and swamp yourself in endless hours of work, because you're going to burn out and it's going to ruin your perception of that thing. You know, like I said in the second point, when the honeymoon phase runs out, if you've just buried yourself in 8 hours of work doing that thing for 2 months in a row, you're going to get to a point where it's like you're gonna almost feel disgusted at the thing because you're so tired of doing it, right? So instead of doing that, take it slow, take it one step at a time, and cultivate a routine. Give yourself a certain amount of time every single day that you feel is comfortable, right? You don't want to overdo it. Maybe 2 hours, 3 hours of just working on that thing. But then once you're finished, stop. Like once the time is finished, stop working and go and, you know, enjoy your time resting, or you know, see some friends, or, you know, as long as obviously it's beneficial for you. But what I'm saying is, you need to build a routine. You need to have systems. You need to have systems in place. You need to tell yourself, okay, at this time I'm going to start working, at this time I'm going to stop, at this time I'm going to train, at this time I'm going to do this time I'm going to do that, I'm going to read 10 minutes before bed, I'm going to meditate as soon as I wake up, whatever it is, just have a routine. Because in the long run, it's going to become embedded, and because it's not burning you out, you're going to feel like it's going to become easy. Even though what you're doing is really progressive, it's going to seem easy, right? So yeah, do it for the right reasons. Honeymoon phase is going to run out, so be prepared for the low motivational days. Cultivate discipline and have a routine and systems so that you can go the distance with whatever it is you're chasing.